Hey guys, what's up? Damn, still lagging. I gotta figure out what's up. For some reason, keep lagging. Not cool. Great arena. Alright, so today I'm gonna be working with Bromcase on finding a main. Let me just do one quick thing and shut the door. Be back in 1 second. Gotta shut the door. There we go. So, how is everybody? Today's been pretty good for me. A lot of cool stuff going on with the classes that I'm in and stuff. I just kind of want to pull up Task Manager, close out stuff maybe. Maybe that'll help. Alright. I don't know what's up with the frame drops. Maybe that will help. Anyway, let's get on with it and go into Discord. Send Bromcase. Call. Hey man, what's up? Alright, so you're on stream. I'm just letting you know. And if you want, I have an arena open. If not, we can just discuss. I don't know exactly how you want to do this.
I can play an arena.
Cool. So, just to know, who have you been playing lately?
That's a good question. I've been playing Pip, Joker, and Piranha Plant.
Piranha Plant, okay. That's a little out of left field, but that's cool. What is your goal for now? Like, what do you want to do? Do you want to find a main? Do you want to, like, are you struggling with finding fun? What's up?
Kind of like a mix
Yeah.
of both. Like, I want to get better with Joker, I guess, because I do have fun with Joker. I just don't understand like his neutral and stuff that much.
Okay. Well, I sent you the arena. I'm not a Joker player, but I can do my best to help you out. I might make him sound boring because I don't think he's particularly cool, but I think I kind of get him. So.
And then I've just been playing Piranha Plant because Piranha Plant's fun. It's just fun.
Yeah. I got you.
But yeah, but the main thing I just want to work on my neutral, I guess.
Okay. So, the thing about neutral is that really at its core is that it's your understanding of the game, right? Because like when you play neutral, you're looking for ways in which you can win. So when you say things like "I want to improve my neutral," it kind of sounds more like you want to improve your understanding, which just takes time. Like, like I can't. I'm not gonna just sit here and like improve your neutral. Like that's not how.
Oh wait, my bad.
Yeah,
I forgot to set on the play one.
I'll do it. Just let's talk a little bit about Joker. Not my area of expertise, but I think I can help you. So Joker, at his core, is a character that likes to play evasive. Not really. Doesn't have to really commit to much, right? His dash is ridiculous. I don't know how else to explain to you how good. I'm pretty sure if I'm running, you can't F-tilt me. Oh, you hit me with the second hit. But that's like you see how close it is?
Yeah.
It might be that. Try it. What? It could be that it starts earlier. That will not hit. Bruh. Can you angle it? Yeah, that's why. You were angling it up. Anyway, doesn't matter. Anyway. Joker is extremely difficult to hit. Not only is he slender, kind of like ZSS, but his animations are extremely evasive. He thins himself out in a lot of different moves. right? If he sticks out an arm, it's usually with a disjoint. So Joker's a very, very difficult character to hit, and you want to use that mobility, right? Joker's all about finding that hit. Hoptics, thank you for the follow. About finding hits in through evasion. So a lot of times, locking yourself in shield is a bad idea. And Joker's actually designed with this in mind. It's his dash back that you can't hit. Very true. But in general, it's difficult to hit Joker. But he's designed with this, right? Because when you uppy at a shield, nothing happens, right? His grab is probably his best out of shield option. Maybe his back air, but his back air doesn't really hit in the way that you'd like it to, especially without Arsene, right? Because if you hold shield, just hold shield.
Yeah.
This is not safe. Right? That should get faired or grabbed or something, right? You can't do that to a shield. You can land with back air. You can't really rise with it. Right? In this game, basically, the difference between a rising and landing back air is when you do this, you have to wait to land in order to shield, right? Now, Joker's kind of privileged because he can do this. Kind of insane. You do a rising full hop and then land with another. Just kind of wild. But like cool. in general, like you have to do this, right? You have to commit to your fair. Usually, when you do a rising aerial, you're not hitting a shield, right? You're hitting a jump, like that. I don't even think you meant to do that, but that's his anti-air. He can also anti-air with something like up tilt, right? Which is a quick move above him. I'd say up smash is usually better. He can also maybe do an up air, right? So that's the thing, right? Joker's up air is designed not to hit the ground, right? Joker is a very cleanly designed character, right? All his stuff is intentional, right? Even like, can I even do it? Nah, I can't even do it. Like you leave.
Oh yeah,
but yeah, it's like fair one. Oh, you turned invincible. Fair one down. I can't even do it. Anyway, doesn't matter. But like even that is intentional, right? This move is designed to be safe. So a lot of his pokes are quick. They're thin. They're difficult to challenge. Well, they're easy to challenge, but they're usually difficult to actually hit. You get what I mean? This is a very easily challenged move, but you're never going to be able to challenge Joker for it, or at least you shouldn't be able to challenge Joker for it. I would say in general, the thing that people make, like the way in which people play Joker that usually isn't correct is aggressive. A lot of people want to look for these hits, and really, they don't realize that a lot of people have to come to Joker. Move is very good. It's quick. It's non-committal. He's not. I wouldn't call him a zoner. I would say gun is his best projectile. When does that hit you? Here? Yeah. Right. This hits from here, and it's not a projectile. Right. This is a physical attack. That's something that's kind of weird to people, but that's not actually a move. Right. Like you get what I'm saying? That might as well be a punch. You can't reflect it.
I see.
So this is actually probably one of the best zoning tools in the game, because you can stand here and just do this, and the opponent cannot do anything about it other than something defensive. There's no aggressive option that beats this, right? And if you do it at a safe range, it should be impossible. Unless the opponent has projectile of their own, which is always reactable. You get my point, right? So use gun in neutral, right? Because this is basically, it basically wins you neutral for free. Obviously, the closer you get, the less safe it is, right? Eventually, it will start doing chip. With this, it'll start flinching. But you usually don't even want to be in range for that. You usually want to be here anyway. I won't just kill outright. Okay. But essentially, you want to be chipping away at the opponent and letting time pass. Because believe it or not, the longer you let time pass, the sooner you get your persona, right? So essentially, with Joker, you're rewarded for not committing. Because the longer the game goes, the longer you do this on the other end of the stage, the more likely you're going to have your big bad guy come out, right? So, like, usually you don't even want to be committing. You don't want to be going into your opponent ever, right? Because you're so evasive that you can beat out a lot of different approaches, and you can deal with a lot of different uh, what's the word, zoning, right? You mentioned
Mhm.
a zone breaker. I don't really know the definition of zone breaker, but I
Oh
guess
yeah,
because of this
that
and
one,
because of this, I would say Joker's a zone breaker. He can't really be zoned effectively unless you have good reads, and he zones himself extremely well. Even though it doesn't seem like it, because this isn't really a powerful move, and this does maybe 1%, right? But just considering that you can do this with it, it's quite powerful. And then like
Mhm.
this, what is it? Brainstorm. But Joker's approach tools, if you want to approach, is Nair, generally, right? And the reason you want to be going for this move is because it combos for a while. It's also safe. Because, bruh, this is a safe move on shield, I promise. You have to space it though. Spacing, basically, means you hit with the tip of your move. You know this. But the reason that you do this is actually kind of nuanced. Uh, if I do this move here, and I do it, right, so just hold shield. If I do this move here, it's grabbable, right? You can grab me.
Mhm.
Yeah. But if I do it here, I'm not actually grabbable, right? Even though it would hit a
Yeah.
full shield. The reason that you don't want to be able to be grabbed is so that you can shield safely after your pressure. Right? If you can
Mhm.
shield safely after hitting a shield, then you have power over the opponent. Because if they roll in, then you can maybe get a back air. But the thing is, essentially, when you do this, you can observe. Right? It's not particularly good. It doesn't cover everything. You know what I mean? It's not a beat all option move. But you hit an opponent's shield and you can observe what they do. And for somebody struggling in neutral, it seems like you're not too aware of what the opponent is doing. You probably feel like you're getting trampled in advantage, right? Or that you can't land hits in neutral. And this is essentially why.
Yeah.
Instead of looking to land moves, like Joker Nair, like Joker, I don't know, you should be landing Joker Gun. But other, like actual like combo starters, that sort of thing, you don't necessarily want to just land moves. Like I'll give you an example.
I mean, like, I don't know, like, I guess it's like when I have focus, I can do that, but like I have a hard time like staying in focus
Bruh.
without like autopiloting. Yeah.
No, I got you. No, I'm sorry. I just realized I still had this Script City tournament thing up. Let me just change the title. But basically, what I'm going to talk about is the word. It's called pressure, and you know what pressure is, but like we're going to go more in depth on it. Essentially, you want to force the opponent into your moves. You don't actually want to hit them with things because it becomes obvious otherwise.
Hmm.
We'll talk about it now.
All right. So,
Okay. So, title has been changed. Okay, so pressure. I pressure your shield with a Nair, right? You have to shield it, right? Joker has a very good Nair, right? And it combos, which means that you have to avoid getting hit by it, right? You do nothing, you'll get hit. If you spot dodge, you'll probably just get grabbed, right? So basically, you have to do something about it, right? And the quickest frame one option is shield. Once Joker hits your shield, right, he's now landed a safe move, right? That's impossible to punish, right? Because let's say you try and like bear me for it, right? So just hold shield and then fair me out of
oh
shield
my
for
god.
Nair. It should never work. You jumped over it, which is actually a smart thing to do. But like, if you start jumping in on me after safe stuff, you can just get up smacked, right?
Oh yeah, I
So
get what you mean.
like, you want to be careful of uh, attacking, right? It's called challenging, right? When you hit the opponent for safe pressure, you're challenging their pressure. Right? So if I do this
Hmm.
and then I do this and just nothing, right? And I'm just jumping in place, then you would never just hold and shield till it breaks. You would back it, right? Because you're challenging my pressure. Obviously, that gets more nuanced, but you always want to be ready to attack if you see a gap in the opponent's pressure. But if their pressure is safe, firstly, they'll bait that from you if you do it too often. Oh, what'd you say?
No, it was like so I've been playing a lot of rivals, so like I instinctively like try to jump out of hit stun because I'm so used to getting flung so far away.
Gotcha. Okay, so the thing about the pressure, right, is that you have to deal with it. And since you don't want to get hit by the move, you're in shield, right? If you attack at a shield, right, you have to have a reason for it. You can't just do it mindlessly because you get baited. You get baited into doing it and you get punished. You have to have a reason why. But other than that, your defensive options are roll, obviously, and then jump, and then hold shield for longer. Now, hold shield for longer is for people who like to do this. So just hold shield. Right? That's for what that would be why you hold shield. Right? A lot of people like to do stuff like this, right? Whether or not they hit their move. So basically, you want to hold shield if people overextend on your shield, right? Even with tilts, like hold shield. Oh, that was a jab. Right, like that. That's why you would hold shield. It's for specific things. It's not so much for normal stuff, but like if you're holding shield for longer than just the original pressure, then you're probably trying to bait out overextension, right? The other options, rolling, they get you away from the opponent and they do have invulnerability, but they do keep you on the ground and they're very easy to track. A lot of people have a lot of experience punishing rolls. Anyway, next one is jumping. Jumping is good. It puts you in a lot of different directions, right? You can short hop, you can full hop, you can angle it all the way back, you can angle it straight up, anything in between, right? But firstly, it doesn't put you too far away from any particular option, and secondly, it also is disadvantaged because you've gone in the air. Now, it's a pseudo disadvantage. It's not like that big a deal, but you do have to land now that you've jumped, you know?
Yeah.
So those are your general defensive options. As Joker, when you're pressuring a shield, you could do things like dash back, which is super powerful for Joker because he'll evade things like fair out of shield, right? So just fair me out of shield. Okay, you gotta wait for the thing to hit the shield.
Oh my bad, I'm sorry.
All good. See how that, like, it gets under you? Even if you had a move that hit that low, it would still just get under you. It's a really powerful tool to land a safe move and dash back. Because if they jump, you can cover a jump. They roll in, you can F-tilt. That sort of thing. Dropping a lot of frame. Anyway, if they roll away, technically you've lost the pressure situation, but roll away. Like, roll away from me. That's rolling in.
Oh,
yeah. See how you're in the corner now? No, don't worry about it.
So, like...
Don't worry about it, man. Just roll away. Yeah, see how now you're in the corner and you're getting gunned?
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, you win the interaction no matter which option they choose if you dash back. Although you don't get a hard punish. You just kind of, technically it's like 55-45. The next thing is, what's the word? Jumping. Jumping can be punished with an anti-air from the opponent.
You keep cutting out, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all good, don't worry about it. But jumping can be punished with an anti-air from the opponent. So if the opponent's in shield start jumping in front of them, they can just do that immediately. Right? That's called challenging the pressure. We went over this before. I'm not saying that you missed it. I'm just saying, like, it's what we were talking about before, just the other way around. So, for example, you could do something like this and nair the shield in place, right? And force them to deal with you, right? And then you would fair it. Now, usually this would only be done once. You wouldn't do this like 3 times in a row. But, like, this is a perfectly viable way of pressuring shield and then dashing back, right? So, basically, you pressure shield, right? You can dash back. You can jump again to apply more pressure. And if you jump again, you can also cover things like roll, right? If you jump backward, you can cover roll. If you jump forward, you can cover roll away, right? So jumping can be really powerful if the opponent doesn't know how to deal with it, right? If they don't know to challenge it. The next one is, I attacking the shield again, right? You can nair and then jab, right? And this is beaten hard by holding shield, like last time, right?
Hmm.
If you hold shield, you'll beat those sorts of overextensions. Now, a lot of characters have ways of pressuring shield twice that are safe. For example, I could do like nair down tilt, which is very difficult to punish. Or I could do things like nair F tilt, which I believe are just straight up safe. So you do have to keep that in mind, right? You do fair one F tilt on shield,
I
that
don't
sort
know.
of
I
thing.
find it weird that like,
Yeah.
I find it weird that I can apply this to like other characters, but like I cannot apply it to characters like Joker. Like
Well,
I'm
yeah.
listening
The
and
thing
I'm
about Joker
understanding.
is that he's super, like, he's just so. I don't know how to put it. He's really good. Like, he's just a really good character. He's got so many different things he can do. He almost doesn't need this. Like, you can be very successful with Joker and not pressure people and force them to come to you and play campy as hell. Like, you can play Joker however you want. It's extremely powerful.
I feel like it's weird, but I feel like I don't know. That's I don't know. I'll show you how I play with Piranha
Sure.
Plant because I enjoy Piranha Plant more.
All right.
If I'm being honest, like Joker is just like a character that I thought I would play because he's top tier. I like the game, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like, I genuinely enjoy other characters.
Well, liking the
I guess
game
they're
and
like,
playing the best character or the top three character, I don't think it's disputable that he's top three, isn't the same thing. It's not even close. Like, I play Ike because I love the game. Like, Ike is a Shoto. He represents what the game is at its core. Joker does not. You can play Joker because you like the game, but that's not why you play Joker. You know?
I just like the game it comes from. I mean,
Oh, I see what you mean. Because you like Persona. That
I
makes
thought
more
I could roll
sense.
behind it.
I thought you meant because you like Smash. I was like, okay. I usually don't VC while I'm playing someone, but I don't mind. I'll make an exception.
I'm sorry.
No, don't worry about it. It's not your fault at all. Cool. It's not even for me. It's just it gets confusing when I'm saying your habit. All right, not bad. Oh, that should have hit.
Oh, no, I thought you weren't going to shield. I thought you were going to do something else.
That was good.
That hits behind you. Oh, what?
I'll do it again, bro. I should have gone for it. You were confident.
That kills. That percent, I did not know that.
You didn't know there was a kill move? That did not make against Toxic safely.
I didn't even know that killed.
Bruh. How are you killing people with plant then? Are people just falling into Patui?
Oh, they're just doing stupid stuff. I just wait for people to do dumb stuff.
Makes sense. Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh. Not sure about the back end there.
I love interactions like that. Like, I just like this character.
Makes sense. I don't know. It's up to you who you want to play. Obviously, if you want
I
to
don't
play
know
plant,
why.
that's fine.
Like,
What a beautiful edge guard. Nice. I wonder if I had gone to hit you and like gone below ledge, I could have survived that. That's been cool. Okay. Oh my god, he almost got me. I almost got double spiked clip. Be careful. Oh, okay. Thought that was way leggier. Nice.
Oh no, I thought you were gonna roll.
Yeah. No, I was not gonna roll. Good evening. It's always a pleasure to see the plant. Hey man, what's
But
up? Yeah.
all right.
What were we gonna say?
Yeah, but I'm starting to understand like what I need to do.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna play Plant. I'm probably going to continue to play Plant because I just enjoy the character.
Okay.
I think I'm learning stuff kind of as I go. I watch Brit a lot.
Just to know, how
Bernard,
long
I
have you
don't
been
know.
playing Plant 4?
I play him on and off.
Okay.
So like, I've been playing him since he came out. Or I don't know.
That jump is quite risky in the drop zone. Like, a lot of characters can just kind of run off here. Be careful of dropping a jump there. Remember, at his core, Plant is kind of a zoner. But doing stuff in unsafe ranges, even though it is technically a physical attack, can be very dangerous. Oh, okay.
It's okay.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like not only can you get covered off stage, you can also get covered on stage. It just puts you in a bad spot in two ways.
I have so many bad habits. Like, I just
A
need to,
little
like,
bit,
iron
yeah,
some
but
of
that's
them.
because you play 3 different characters and they're all very different. Like, it's not you, dude. It's just that it's the way you're currently approaching the game, you know? And also, I have bad habits too. They're just harder to see. They get much easier once people who are better than me play. Like Remo makes me feel like awful. It's just how it is. Yeah, like right there. See what I mean? I mean, for Plant, it's harder to see, but a lot of characters die at any percent for that sort of move. I stall.
Thank you. Neutral. I mean, down B. Oh, I thought it was gonna catch you, but
Hard to deal with. Beautiful. Cross up. See, I don't know why I did that. That's another thing. Short hop Nair to shield is okay, but it shouldn't be your go-to. It's a
I see.
pretty specific punish. Oh,
Yeah,
am I dead? Thank you.
So I was talking
I
to
went
Shiny.
too
like,
far.
I was okay, Shiny. He said that my pit is solid, but like my Piranha Plant is like it's just not there yet. To be completely honest.
Who said that?
So Shiny, like the Bowser Jr. player.
Spillibree or Shiny? I
Sure.
thought Shiny was a PT player. No?
No, he plays Bowser Jr.
Oh wow, I didn't even know that. Okay.
He played PT in the beginning. Oh wait, one
Ah.
second. I'll be right back.
Okay, sure. Hate this tree.
All right. So, my sister. I need to talk to my sister. Hold on a minute.
Wait, what'd you say?
It's Tetsuo, and I guess like this is like the last one I could play because something unexpected happens. Just came
Oh,
up,
okay, no
so,
problem. Man.
but like, I'll just show you my pick real quick.
Cool, cool.
I
And
think
if you
this
want,
is
you can
way
watch
more
this.
solid than my other characters.
Okay. I'm not surprised because this character doesn't have very many gimmicks. You can't rely on anything to get through. Pretty fun these. Okay. See? Even with this character, short hop arrow to shield.
I think that's actually because I played Fit.
It could be. It could be. They have very similar airs. Dude. Okay. Cool. I just challenged your pressure. Good there.
I always do that. I need to like stop air talking. How to fix them.
That actually how I get a lot of down tilts.
That's not what I wanted. That happens a lot more often than I wanted to.
I got you. Nice. It was okay. It really wasn't that bad. Obviously, high percent, could kill you, but... Nice. I think I should be dead, yeah. Cool. I don't like that challenge off stage.
Playing too much plant. I keep thinking I have plant moves and I don't.
Arrow. Dude, I'm right
It's
there.
It's weird. It's like I can't focus on DC at all. Like I'll just look at you and like I won't pick up any of your habits at all. I'll just look at you and like.
Yeah, but how do
just
you
do
how do you
something
pick up a
stupid.
habit? You can't pick up a habit through I shouldn't have even gone for that. But you can't pick up a habit through observation. You have to do it through pressure. Like that narrow shield uh, is
Yeah,
what
it's
determines
like
whether or not something is good or not, you know?
um, true.
But do you have to go?
Yeah, but I
Okay.
do appreciate this. I mean,
Yeah, no
I'm
problem.
still gonna. I've been watching a lot of videos.
Mm-hmm. Hello? I think you might have cut out. Rom? I can't hear you. I don't know why, but I cannot hear Rom. He doesn't have the green thing either. Okay. You might have to go. Not sure. Alright, I think he has to go. Give me 1 second. I have to go to the bathroom, and then we're gonna do the tier list. We're gonna do it. 1 sec. Hey guys, I'm back. Okay, let's get into it. I'm gonna wait until maybe some more people show up. Otherwise, I don't want to do it. Just because, you know. There we go. Okay. So let's wait a little bit. I want to wait until enough people are in here. Because I don't want to do it, you know, to nobody and then have nobody enjoy it. So let's back out of the arena. Go to around here. get everything ready. Okay. Okay. All right. I guess this is how it's going to be, so let's just start up. The tier list. Get everything ready. Begin. So let's do monitor stream. Pull up. Hey Maya, what's up? So I'm just currently getting the thing up. Okay. So it's all up. So let's make it part of the stream. There we go. Hello. Wave hello to the void. Pull it up. It should work now. Rom, it's absolutely no problem. Don't worry about it at all. You're totally fine, man. So I just kind of want to make sure monitor stream is up and running. So, ooh, wait. It's actually out of date. Sorry, 1 second. Also, hey guys, how is it going? We are currently doing the tier list. Getting everything in order. That'll have to be good. Okay, let's pull it up. This is the tier list. Obviously, we're going to have top 10. I think that's best. And we'll order it. Ooh, that was weird. Ordered. And we'll have borderline. Top tier. Oh my god, I can't do this. Borderline top tier. And we'll have high and mid, low, slash unviable. Okay. So this is the tier list. Let's get everything going. So kind of want to start at the bottom, of course. This is going to be an offline tier list, by the way. Actually, should we just do an online tier list? I'm not sure. Sorry, E-Dog. I have not fixed the bot yet. I keep forgetting to do it. I will do it soon. Let's do bottom tier first, because do an offline one. Okay, we'll do offline. Now this is all okay, funny money. So this is all kind of interesting to me because it's very difficult to rank these characters offline because we've been online for a year, right? So these characters are kind of just like, firstly, they're like chronostasis. Like, we don't really know too much about them yet. But I will do my best. I think everybody's here. Because they have Pyramithra too. Right, I'll just consider this Pyramithra. So, a lot of this is going to be conjecture. But I am going to do my best and give it a good shot. So, starting off. The worst character in the entire game, in my personal opinion, is probably either Doc or Little Mac. That may be surprising, but I don't think it's particularly a hot take. I don't think either of these characters are good. And you know what? I actually think they deserve their own tier. I think these two characters are unviable. I do not think that they are good enough to be named or used in tournament. No, I agree. Yeah, they're awful. Yeah, but I don't want to do that either. I don't want to complain about Wi-Fi either. Now, this might be a spicy take. This might actually be a very hot take. But I think that's the end of Unviable tier. I genuinely think that is the end of Unviable tier. And I know what you guys are thinking. But what about Ganon? Ganon is a tier above Little Mac and Doc. Ganon is not as bad as Mac. Simply because he actually can fight in the air. And he can actually anti-air, and he can actually challenge people for being in the air. Doc is basically cannot recover. Offline, if you hit Doc off stage once, he's dead. But so is Ganon and so is Mac, right? The reason that Doc is worse than Ganon, and like, I would say he's better than Mac, is that with Mac, at least you can kind of recover sometimes. You have a shot at recovering. You have enough mix-up potential with your movement in the air that you can do something, right? And Ganon doesn't even really have to recover because he has so much more options. So many more options than Doc does. So many harder hitting moves. So many moves with more range, more priority. I genuinely don't think Ganon is that low. You also have mental pressure of the fact that he can kill you at 40 with quick moves. So yeah, that is my... Yeah, no Ganon, absolute jail. But yeah, that's my take on Ganon. You think he's actually quite good. Well, quite good for a terrible character. Don't get me wrong, he's not good. But let's move on. So, hold on. Let me put on some music. The only thing that I can put on is the vault music. But I can put on some bangers. So leave some song requests in the chat, and I'll do my best. For now, I think I'm going to do some Xenoblade. What's good? What's a good song? This? This is good. Okay. We'll leave this on. Okay. All right. So then, on to the rest of low tier. Okay. Am I lagging? Might be lagging. Okay, anyway. Low tier time. So, Isabelle, obviously. Isabelle is kind of an incomplete character, it feels like to me. It feels like she doesn't have enough to cover the important areas. She has a difficult time anti-airing with anything other than up air, and it's not very rewarding to hit anyway. Her projectiles and stuff and her pressure is generally weak. just because down B isn't a particularly powerful move. What else is it? Fair and Bear are good, but they don't really complement anything else about her kit. The thing about Villager is that Lloyd Rocket is kind of complementary to things like Fair and Bear, right? It forces vertical movement, right? Isabel kind of covers the ground, which doesn't really work with what she has, and it just kind of feels like she has a mesh of different things from Animal Crossing. Like she's very flavorful, but they don't combine well into a zoner, unfortunately. So I think that she's down in low tier for now. Puff, I think, in theory, isn't too terrible. I'm gonna hold off on Puff for now. Let's see, who are some obviously bad characters? Not too many. Is this really everybody? It feels like we're missing people. Hold on. We did 4, and then 6 down, and then so 5 down, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 times 5. No, DDD's right here. I guess this is really everybody. Wow. I guess it's just because it's a different layout. But anyway, let's continue. Oh wait, I forgot to change the title. Sorry, I keep messing up. Sub goal here. Okay. Back to this. So, next character that I think is quite weak. I don't know. I don't know if there are any characters that are truly low tier in the same way that Ganon and Isabel are. Maybe Mii's Sword Fighter. I think Mii's Sword Fighter is quite a weak character. I don't think his tools work very well either. I think he's got projectiles and a disjoint, and it doesn't really flow in the same way that other characters with both disjoints and projectiles do. So, I would say let's do a punch out theme, but I would say generally he kind of feels incomplete along with Isabel, like just like they're missing tools. Oh yeah, of course. How could I forget? DDD. DDD feels quite weak. The problem with DDD is his Gordos being able to be hit back. The buff to them was not substantial enough for me to say that he's any better than low tier. If I had to order it, I'd probably say he's better than Isabel and Ganon. I'd say he's probably the best low tier. DK. I don't think DK is quite low tier in the same way that Ganon and DDD are. We'll get to him later, though. A lot of people would say Bowser Jr., but I am not going to. Lucario. I genuinely think Lucario is a weak character, but I think he's probably... it's close. Right, so I want to talk about Lucario, because I think he's quite good and quite underrated, but he is a weak character, and it's almost in his design, right? Having a character that gets better the more damage they take is an interesting idea. It's an interesting concept. But a character who can kill you earlier the more damage he takes is inherently taking a risk, right? Because the higher a percent you get, especially as light as he is, the more easy it is that you can die, right? And characters in this game, right? Let's say Joker, right? Pikachu, right? Wario, Sephiroth, where is it? Inkling, not Inkling as much, but Peach and Daisy, Mario. All these characters have ways of easily and consistently killing you at 50, killing you at 70, comboing you 250, and then putting you off stage for a potential kill edgeguard. So basically, Lucario getting more powerful the more aura he has, uh, it's still not as good as just Joker. Like it's not aura isn't as powerful. It's the weakest powerful. It's the weakest comeback mechanic in the game, no question. Right? It just simply doesn't function in the same way that a character like Pikachu can just back air you at 40 to 40% and kill you. Right? You start at 0, you're at 40, you're off stage against Pikachu. Like that's way more powerful than Pikachu just dealing more damage and knockback because she got hit a lot or they got hit a lot, right? So they're definitely in low tier. Um, hmm. Low tier characters. Don't think Zelda's quite low tier. Not quite. Close, but not quite low tier. Neither is Meta Knight. Uh, hmm. Let's see. Ooh. Ridley. I think Ridley is quite a bad character. I think he's worse than Ganon, honestly. Ridley is a character that is both really big bodied and really light. So they're easy to hit and easy to kill, which is a terrible combination. Um, he also doesn't have a fantastic neutral. Uh, I don't know about worse than Ganon. I genuinely think that uh, Ganon's pressure and Ganon forcing you to deal with his stuff is better than Ridley, right? Because even though Ridley has a good recovery, a much better recovery, and easier to mix recovery than Ganon does, it's also very exploitable, right? It's kind of like Fox recovery. Very easily to edgeguard him over and over again, and he also has a much bigger body, right? It's also easier to hit Ridley. Ganon is actually a harder character to hit in terms of mobility, right? Well, actually, he does have the multiple jumps. Yeah, he might actually be better. Huh. Yeah, just because of mobility. But it's close, right? It's not like it's not like it's a tier above or anything like that. Uh ooh. Kirby would go here in a lot of lists, but I'm gonna save it for now. Uh maybe okay. So I think Plant. Plant might be mid. Nah, I think considering the list that I want to have, I think this is gonna be it for low. I think Plant is the best worst character. Plant has basically no neutral. Kind of forces approaches with Patui. Gets kind of destroyed by a lot of the actually really good characters in this game. But I mean, like he still has ridiculous ledge trapping. The real problem is that he has basically no way of getting opponents there. Uh, so Plant is a good character. Yeah, he relies a lot on gimmicks. And gimmicks can work for a while, for longer than you might think, but eventually you'll get to a point where it shouldn't be working on you, you know? Um, okay, so let's just kind of fill out mid tier really quickly. Luigi's mid, obviously. Just kind of run of the mill. We'll try and order it, but I probably am not going to order it particularly hard. Mid character. Robin is pretty mid. He's probably on the lower end of mid because of how mobile he is. Bowser Jr. is a mid character. Lucas is a mid character. Kirby is a mid character. Hyrule might be in low, but I'm gonna put him in mid just for now. Banjo is a mid character. Banjo's mid. Villager's mid. Toon Link is mid. Uh, DK is mid. Huh. Zelda would have to be mid. She might be low, but I'm not sure yet. Wii Fit's pretty mid. Ices we'll talk about in a bit. Meta Knight, definitely a mid character. Mewtwo, I would say, is mid. Obviously, this is nowhere near ordered yet, but we'll talk about it more in a bit. Again, this is offline. Belmont's mid. We'll do Simon. Oh yeah, let me add a row. Let's just do the echoes and alts. Oh, I didn't name it. Just put them all in here really quickly. So Richter goes down here. Pit and Dark Pit are different characters. They only have one PT. Are there any other? Oh yeah, that's Peach and Daisy. Samus and Dark Samus. I'll just put Dark Samus down here. Okay, we'll do more as we go. But yeah, you betrayed me. Wow. Well, Duck Hunt being mid is kind of up for debate. We'll talk about it a bit more. I wouldn't say he's definitely mid, but he could be. Same with Rosa. Rosa might be a high tier. Okay, so Puff I haven't done yet. I'm gonna put them mid now, but they might also be low. Ices. Okay, so Corrin is definitely mid, if anything. And anyone else? Incineroar. Incineroar's mid. Okay. Oh, Ryu. He's mid. Ryu's definitely. So let's try and order it. Oh. Nope. Let's try and order this. Oh, my music stopped. Hold on. Instant is crazy sometimes. I agree. Okay. So let's try and go through this and order it. I think of the characters here, Luigi is toward the top. Incineroar is toward the bottom. Same with K. Rool. I'd say Belmonts are toward the top. Ryu is toward the top. Kirby is toward the lower end. I'd say Corrin is about where Robin is. Toon Link is probably around where Banjo is. It might be better. Lucas has a lot of undiscovered stuff, but for now he's gonna stay here. He'll probably be around here. Hey, Villager is better than. Yeah, he's probably around here. And in that case, his character's probably up here. That probably makes more sense. So, DK is definitely better than Incineroar. I think K. Rool. Wii Fit. Kinda good. For a mid character, they're pretty good. Might go here. Same with Mewtwo. I don't know. I'm just kind of loosely ordering this. Yeah, it's true. Might as well just kind of do this. But I do think Meta Knight is quite good. We'll leave it like this for now. It's not particularly ordered. It's just kind of in a loose sort of order. But that's the general tier. We'll obviously be able to go back and make adjustments. Like me Gunner's mid, clearly. Uh, they're probably somewhere in this area. Okay, so let's do high tier now. Okay, so high tier. Okay, so Young Link is kind of like a clearly high tier character. Well, no, he's probably okay. So let's wait. Let's wait on this. So Ike to me, Ike is the definition of a high tier character. Offline, he is high tier, right? He should be the middle of high tier, right? It's kind of how he's designed. I'd say Pit is high tier, probably toward the lower end. So borderline top tier here is probably going to be like the best of high tier and the worst of top tier. So we'll just kind of put characters in and then discuss them in a bit. Oh wait, Icy's going mid, kind of like Luigi. But oh yeah, same with Rosa. How did I forget these two characters? They have a lot of undiscovered tech, but I would say they're about here. They obviously have a lot to go with, but for right now, there it is. I'd probably put Ken somewhere in high tier, if I could find him. Terry also in high tier. There he is. I see him. Above Ike. Same with Ken. Just really good shield pressure. Can go really hard on you once they've gotten a lead, but they do get it exploited off stage, that sort of thing. Pichu is a high tier character. Diet Pikachu, but Pikachu is insane, so I'd say probably around here. Pit and Dark Pit are basically the same character. They should be going right next to each other. I'd say Samus is a high tier character. Might be above Pichu. Probably around here. I'd say Mii Brawler also fits the bill. Great stage. But probably weaker end, like there. Duck Hunt. High tier. Duck Hunt is good. People underrate Duck Hunt a lot. Side B, down B, can. It's confusing and it seems kind of odd, but they're a very solid zoner. Their tools work really well together, and it all kind of functions as one cohesive unit. A and B, they have very good aerial pressure. Their aerials are very good. They're not quite, zoner aerials like Samus, which I would say has really good aerials, but they're solid and they can pressure shield, which is something that a lot of Duck Hunt better than Wii Fit. I don't think that Wii Fit has as powerful tools as Duck Hunt does. Just kind of straight up. She might be higher in hindsight, but I still don't think she's as good as Duck Hunt. Yeah, Plant is unfortunately low tier, but he doesn't have enough. He doesn't have anything that's solid and neutral. He kind of just forces you to get random hits and then hope you can extend at ledge. His ledge game is ridiculous, but no one should ever be there. Yeah, sure. No, but I would like to talk about this more. I genuinely think that Duck Hunt, they have pretty pretty similar, pretty weak recoveries. Uh, I guess the Duck Hunt can stall with down B and stuff, so it really is basically the same recovery. They both suck off stage. Wii Fit is kind of slender and hard to hit, but Duck Hunt also is pretty low to the ground a lot of the time. Let's play this. So, it's not quite the same, but yeah, let's move on. I do want to keep talking about this, but I can kind of like sit here and think for a while. High tier. Who's high tier? I think Marth is a high tier character. I've seen people put him in mid, I've seen people put him in low, but I can't justify that. Whether or not he's better than Ike is kind of tough. But I don't think that he's like here, right? I don't think Marth is mid. The fact that you could, randomly kill the opponent as 20 is nothing to scoff at. And while it's not consistent, it's still powerful. So I'll put him next to Ike for now. Hero. Hero is probably toward the lower end of high tier, but still a high tier character. I'll say it once, I'll say it a million times. If you have speed, any form of speed, and disjoint, you will do well in this game. It's pretty difficult with a disjoint and any form of speed to do poorly in this. So I guess I put them like here. Let's see, who else? High tier. Ooh, Byleth. We forgot to do Byleth. This might be a hot take, but I think Byleth is like the bottom of high tier. I don't think they're that bad. I think their recovery is quite good. I think they have good mix-ups on shield and stuff. I wouldn't say that they're mid in the same way that like Robin is a mid character. They're not good, but they're not quite Luigi tier. Bayo, I'd put here. I think Bayo's quite good. I don't think Bayo is rated as highly as she could be. Probably around here. Bayo. I think Bayo has a lot going for her. And even though it can be tough in some matchups, they have a lot. Falco probably belongs in high tier. I would say he's probably up here. I think Falco's a very good character. A lot of good combos, kind of ridiculous combo, like damage output. Can just convert off ridiculous sort of hits and do really well. I kind of want to put Ness in high, but at the same time, Lucas seems really far away. This could just be about who plays Ness and who plays Lucas. Like there are a lot more good Ness players than good Lucas players, from what I know. But I'll leave it like this, just because mid and high are like loosely ordered, not really ordered hard. Who's next? Since this is an offline tier list, Bowser is a high tier character. Probably here, maybe above the pits. Probably somewhere around this area. This might be a hot take, but I don't think Steve is particularly amazing. I think he's probably somewhere here. I think he's super boosted on Wi-Fi. So offline, I don't think he's going to have as easy a time winning neutral, which is kind of like his big thing, that he can get like 40 to 50. I have so much Bowser trouble, I'm so biased. Yeah, me too. I have a lot of Bowser trouble. But I would put him there. Just because while he can get a lot of early kills and stuff, he does have a bit of trouble with, disadvantage. And his disadvantage is manageable. He's got good landing options, but he can kind of get hit forever if you know what to look for. Let's see. Do I have anybody else I want to put in high tier? Let's come back to it for now. Because I have a lot of characters for borderline top, and I do want to even out the list. The borderline top. Cloud. I think Cloud is quite good offline. He might be high. He might be one of the characters we bump down to high, but I think for now he's there. Greninja is quite close to being a top tier character. A lot of good evasiveness, a lot of good mobility. It's just that they're so low range that it can be hard to win neutral in some situations. Yoshi. Yoshi's quite a good character. I wouldn't say underrated, but they're good. A lot of people don't give them as much credit as they deserve, even though they put them in that general area on tier lists. Link. Link is also very good. Bomb stuff is pretty underdeveloped, especially online. But I legitimately think that there's a lot of potential for Link, just because of how versatile he can be. For a while, I thought Link was super mid, but the more I've seen of it and the more I think about it, the more sense it makes for him to be up there. But at the same time, I could also see him being here. Right? It's not like this is set in stone. I just think he has a lot more potential than these characters do to get better. So for now, he'll stay here. I think Diddy. I'm gonna change the name from Borderline to Potential, because I see potential in these characters. I'd say Diddy is probably at the top of that list for growth, because he has he's almost as versatile as Link, but in a very different way. I'd say he's just as versatile as Link in a different way. He's very powerful. Banana is an extremely interesting and powerful tool. Game & Watch. Game & Watch might just be straight up top tier, but because it's only going to be 10, I think I'm going to put him here. I'll talk about Mario in a bit. We forgot Sheik. I'm not sure if Sheik is high or potential top, but they're a very good character offline. I'll put them in potential top for now. I will go over and discuss everything. Yoshi doesn't get talked about at all. It's a blessing and a curse. Yeah, I know. He's very simple, but he's very powerful. I think that's what people. That's why people generally don't talk about him, is because he's quite straightforward, even though his kit is really difficult to deal with. Mega Man. Mega Man is potential top tier, easily. A lot of powerful stuff. I don't know if it's quite as good as Diddy. I don't think he's there. Probably here. So Sephiroth. So I can't say for sure yet, but I think Sephiroth is going to be a massive issue. I think Sephiroth is kind of ridiculous. Again, this isn't particularly ordered, but I really do think that Sephiroth is going to be a massive problem online. He might end up being top 10. Offline, he might end up being top 10. I'm not sure exactly how it's all going to end up, but Sephiroth seems like moves like F-Tilt, fair. Anyone tweak place becomes top 10, true. But I was watching the direct, and as soon as I saw F-Tilt, I kind of got scared that this is going to be another ridiculous Min Min, right? But I think he's kind of better than Min Min, and that brings us to our next character. I do not think Min Min is as good as Sephiroth is. She might even be over here. I'm gonna put her there for now. But oh my god, side B from Sephiroth is the best pressure in the game. If you have side B on you, there's no better pressure than that projectile. It's not even it's crazy. It's similar to Aegon, but with Aegon, you've already taken the damage, right? You're just taking more damage. With this, you're about to be in hit stun. Sephiroth has put you in a position where if you get an advantage state, it disappears. And if he's pressuring you, it's all that much more strong. And if both of you put your controllers down, you're taking damage. So it's ridiculous how powerful side B is. And it's not particularly hard to hit either. Like, people say, like, you know, there are some moves in this game that are ridiculous, but they're never going to hit in game. Landing a side B is as simple as, you know, getting an air dodge read, catching the opponent not pushing a button. It's very easy to hit something like side B. You don't have to charge it. All you need is one. It's just as powerful either way. But I think Sonic offline is probably more here. More in this area. Yeah. Actually, the more I think about it, it's probably just here. For now, I'll put him there. I'm not exactly sure where he belongs. He's a very interesting character to evaluate offline. Just because technically things become reactable, but like he's still a bit like powerful. He's still powerful. It's not like everything goes away. Falcon. People don't talk about Falcon. He is basically Mario. His dash animations and stuff are kind of weak in the fact that, you know, he kind of goes forward when he starts his dash back, that sort of thing. But man, can Falcon kill you off so much. So much. I think he's better than... I genuinely think he's a ridiculous character. Knee being such a powerful tool. It having true combos off very safe moves into Knee. Like, imagine landing Joker Fair 1 and dying at, like, 60 at ledge. It's kind of like that with Nair 1 into Knee. And he could do, like, Nair 1 up air Knee on platforms. Like, he can kill you super early off true combos that are extremely safe on shield and stuff. So I would say, because of the list that we're making, Chrom belongs here. We're going to have to even this out and make it a little bit more palatable. But for now, I think I'd put him there. Chrom is obviously really good. He just struggles off stage. He's got, like, burst power. Kind of ridiculous. How quickly he can just deal damage. How many characters do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we're going to have to move some people down. Let's make mid-tier bigger. Ness. Byleth. Kind of like the size of high tier, but I guess... Who do we bring down? Who do we bring down? Kind of don't want to bring down Duck Hunt. Honestly, it might be the Pits. I think I'll do that. I think Pits are kind of like perfect mid-tier. Hot mid-tier. And then because of that, who do we bring down here? I guess it's going to be Cloud. And Sheik. It might be Link. I'm not sure. Olimar is going to sneak into top 10. You'd be surprised. I'm not exactly sure yet. Hold on, is he dead middle? He should be dead middle. I think we'll move Link down for now, just because I think Sheik is quite good. Alright, so let's do top. Well, first let's finish out the end. Yep, so Young Link. Quite a good character, quick, A lot of stuff that can just hit you really hard. Powerful tools, right? Bombs, arrows, boomerang, right? It's there. All his moves can pressure. Nair is quite ridiculous. Not quite top tier though, but close. I'd say Lucina is borderline top tier. She has all the tools to be a top tier, but is just not well rounded enough again in specific matchups. Like she kind of loses to a lot of top tiers. Should I buy Greek nachos? Hell yeah, why not? Get some Greek nachos. But okay, so this is the current list. Okay, so let's do top tier. So best character in the game, in my personal opinion, is going to be Batman's arch nemesis, Joker. Right? Joker is kind of just everything you'd want in a character. He's evasive, he's nimble, he doesn't have to engage. He has a projectile that hits at longer than mid stage, but at the same time isn't a projectile, right? Gun. Gun is ridiculous at forcing people to approach. And if the opponent has a projectile and doesn't have to approach, he can just hold down B and tank it. Right? So few characters can he deal with effectively. The only one that he struggles against really is like Pikachu. In the case of zoning, maybe Greninja, but Greninja can't just fire things like Shuriken, right, and pressure off of it, right. So, but like Pikachu can run in with T-Jolt and grab him for down being, but like so many characters have such difficulty against Joker. He's so evasive. He's so difficult to hit. I genuinely think he's the best character in the game. Now, Pikachu is just as evasive. The only problem is he has a few glaring matchups, whereas Joker only really loses to Pikachu and, like, maybe Pichu. So, like, Pikachu loses to Game & Watch, Ness. If Kirby can get Pikachu Inhale and get T-Jolt, apparently it's an even matchup, which is not something you want to be dealing with. Like they both destroy bad characters, but Joker does so consistently well against all the top tiers that it's just kind of hard to it's hard to place them both. It really is. It's a difficult decision. With Quick Attack, Pikachu is really good at avoiding disadvantage, avoiding ledge, and stuff like that. But Joker also has, in my personal opinion, probably the best recovery in the game. In terms of just like a raw up B, like I think Tether, at least when you're going from Edgeguard phase to Ledge phase, is better than Quick Attack. It gives you so much opportunity for mix-up, and it's so difficult to Edgeguard in general that I think it's extremely powerful. I think I'm going to leave them there for now. And then I think Peach is easily top 3. The ridiculous combos you can do with Turnip off of basically innocuous hits that are extremely easy to land, right? All you have to do is throw a Turnip at a shield to punish a misspaced aerial, and the opponent can easily die to a true combo. That to me is ridiculous. Not quite as good as Pikachu or Joker just because she requires setup with Turnip, but still easily top 3. Ridiculous character. Let's continue. Wolf? Wolf, yeah, Wolf. I'm just gonna put characters that I think are, Oh, wait, we forgot. I forgot Wario got nerfed. So I'm gonna put him in potential top tier. I was thinking that I was gonna put him in top tier. But yeah, Wolf is definitely a top tier character. Let's just put in more and let me just think about it. Fox is top 10, in my humble opinion. Palutena is top 10. Shulk is top 10. ZSS is top 10. Roy's top 10. Pac-Man is top 10. Let's see, how many do we have? 4, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's top 10. Yeah, I think that's about right. That's about right. Maybe Snake? Maybe Snake deserves to be in there. But with the Wario nerfs, definitely this is very close to what I want. Pyra/Mythra is borderline top. I don't want to rank them too hastily yet, but I think they'll very likely be top tier at some point. They might bump down Pac-Man or Roy out of top tier. But for now, just because these characters are more established, they're going to stay up here. Snake and Rob are both borderline. Oh, wait, PT. PT is definitely top tier. Who am I kicking out? Well, in fairness, this isn't top tier, this is top 10. So I don't feel bad taking out Roy here, I don't think. Obviously, he's the top, but yeah, PT's definitely a top tier. So many different ridiculous options that you can force your opponent to deal with. Snake also feels kind of top tier. I don't know exactly where to put him. Damn, I kind of want to make this top 12. Maybe we just do top tier and do it. Top tier. Sure. So Snake is like... So, I think ZSS is here. I think they're like around this area. I think Wolf is really good. Like really good. Then I think I'd probably switch PT with Fox like here, I'd say. It's close. Probably here. And then Roy. Yeah. And then Rob and Olimar are in potential top tier. Rob is probably here. I think he's better than Mega Man, personally. But he just, the only problem with him is how big his hitbox is. He gets bodied. He get his hurt box. He gets hit a lot. Olimar is also quite strong. I'd probably put him like over here. Quite a strong character. Really safe pressure with up smash and stuff. And F smash. All his aerials are disjointed, which is super powerful. And Inkling is another potential top tier. Inkling is really good, but just Booyah percents are just really tight. A lot of variables, like moving parts to her kill confirms. So even though she does have some, it's tough. The Buzz molding right now, that's actually pretty funny. But no, I honestly do think that he's more of a borderline top tier than a truly top tier character. If I had to put characters and make this like, hold on, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and make this a top 15, Sephiroth, Pyra/Mythra, and a final choice. Could be Lucina. Could be Game & Watch. Oh, wait. Where's Mario? Where'd I put Mario? I put Mario in mid. Ha! Mario in mid. Mario is, I would argue, top tier. Yeah, I think that actually runs it out. He's toward the bottom of top tier, but Mario is ridiculously good. Super safe aerials. Can kill you ridiculously early with things like fair traps. The thing about fair is that when he swings, he's getting something off of it. Always. Even if you have to air dodge that spike, you're still getting grabbed again and back thrown and edge guarded. He's just got the tools for everything. Quite good. But yeah, actually, if I'm ordering this, I think Pyra and Mythra is better than Roy. I'm happy with this. Top tier? Potential top tier. Let's see. Let's just try and like pseudo order it. I think Diddy is probably the closest character to being top tier here. Chrom, Rob, and Mega Man are all close. Maybe Game & Watch belongs more like here. Min Min, Falcon, Yoshi, Greninja. Olimar's probably closer than them. Same with Wario, and same with Lucina. I'd say they're all very consistent. Inkling also is quite good. Probably like here, I'd say. And yeah, I think this rounds it out. I think probably the least likely top tier is Sheik, but that still doesn't mean that she's not incredible. So I think this is good, right? So how many characters is this? This is 15, 15. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. 2, yeah, it's even. So it's 15, 30, and then high tier is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16. So I would like to beef up high tier a little bit. So let's put Pitts, Byleth, and Ness back in high tier. I think that's pretty good. And then so this makes the high tier 2, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Yeah, that makes sense. And then mid tier 2, 4, 8, 12, 16, 22. All right. Oh wait, I renamed this. Cool. I guess this being 22 also makes sense. Kind of want to beef it up a little bit. Maybe Plant goes there. He thinks Olimar is mid? I wouldn't put Rob in top tier. I don't think he's quite good enough. It's close, though. It's definitely close. I think this is kind of the finished tier list. I might actually beef it up a little bit. Let's do that. Let's do Plant, the bottom of mid. Is it Lucario or DDE go up to mid? These two characters deserve their own tier, no question. But maybe Ridley. No, can't be Ridley. No, I kind of like this low tier and bottom tier. Okay. All right. So the final thing to do is tweet about it, but I am going to tweet this out, and that's the end of the tier list. Just kind of crazy.
All right. The end. You all can go back to your regularly scheduled daily lives.
Sorry for any lag there was there, but I am going to tweet that out today. I do have to make a new sub goal. So let's do this. Sub goal. 3 out of 5. And you guys might like this one. Student tourney. Oh. Make sure that can be seen. There we go. I know, right? So 2 more subs and I will host the student tournament. Cool. All right. Let's edit this really quick. There we go. Okay. So we're back to the regularly scheduled stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed the tier list. I'm going to really quickly email it to myself and tweet it out. So just to know, what do you guys think? It was a little boring just because I'm not used to this, but how was it overall? We definitely have different opinions, but that's the point, so I enjoyed it. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I have a few hot takes, I guess. I also did kind of order it weird. So that could be the reason too. So let's pop this open. Why didn't that work? So let's share it. I'm going to email it to myself really quickly so I can post it. There we go. Cool. All right, I'm glad we finished that up. I'm glad that you enjoyed it, Igloo, by the way. It's cool to hear. It can be tough to make this type of content. It's not something I'm used to. So I'm glad it went well. But let me just make sure Ratchet X is going to be ready for our session. Okay. Yeah, it's a popular idea so it can get dry easy. Yeah. Gotcha. Cool, cool. All right, so I believe the email sent. Means I'm gonna open it up real quick and post it to Twitter. But yeah, I hope it was fun. I personally had a lot of fun doing it. What is the current patch? Is it 11.1 or 11.0? Yeah, 11.0 is the tier list. Okay, add. All right. I think it's a fairly innocuous tier list. I don't think there's anything ridiculous here. But I don't know, could be. Yeah, I guess I'm posting it. Sweet. Boom. Alright. Okay. Anyway. I have a session now at 7:30, but I'm gonna call that the end of the tier list. Wow, the music just changes, huh? Let's do some quick play until 7:30. Who should I play? Actually, no, that's a point goal. I can't just ask. Let's do Ike for now. Maybe we go Ganon. You know what? I'll go Ganon. Why not? I actually think I have a pretty good Ganon, but it might be stupid. Okay. Nice. Oh. What a parry. Okay, this person's connection is not very good. Or it could be Nintendo. Come on, bro. I'm hardwired. This shouldn't be happening. There's no way it's distance. I'm not a laggy Ganon. Okay, I'll just lie down for a bit. Bruh. This enlightening gameplay here. Aw. What a rude person. Honestly, that's completely what you're supposed to do there. What a parry. Oh. Don't jump, bro. I'm gonna get gimped at 0. A misinput, but it was funny. Ooh. What a whiff punish. Bruh. Dude, I'm watching the game happen in slow motion. Oh yeah. Bro, this is nuts. I don't even know if it's the guy or Nintendo anymore. That's a whiff punish. Bruh. Okay, good try. Good F tilt. Oh, what an F tilt. I really wanted to challenge that. I'm getting so much better at watching this presentation. What do you mean? Ooh, what a parry. You gonna just hang at ledge? Oh, what a back air. Okay. Oh. That's unfortunate. No, I buffered. I tried to nair. Good. No, I'm dead. I literally died. Oh, dude. I take it back. Ganon sucks. He's the worst character in the game. No, but like the fact that that game was last stock is kind of the point. That like Byleth has so much range, and Ganon's still like it's just like a few hits and you can take stocks. Kind of ridiculous. On paper, it shouldn't be as good as it is. Oh, bomb combos. That spike is also very satisfying. Alright. Oh, we got the rematch. Let's go. Get the quick run back. I gotta mix in side Bs more. It's a super powerful option. He's just waiting for me to whiff. Probably smart, and I keep giving him options too. Okay. Was he dead? Oh! Bruh. Oh, get crossed. I'm getting so greedy. Damn, that pressure's hard to deal with. He doesn't know to roll in, though. If he rolled in, it would be so much better for him. He can't let me get away with that. There we go. So powerful. See, now he's forced to come to me, and I get all these free hits. See how much more aggressive he's playing? Oh, I should have just kept my lead. Although I still have one. But it's much easier to throw this type of lead. Oh. Okay. Oh, don't be whiffing, bro. That was so good. That was tippy. Nope. I'll be taking nothing, thank you. Oh. Oh, what? Dude, I wasn't paying attention. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna break his shield real quick. Dude, now he's not shielding. What a smart player. Oh. If I whiff... Okay. GG's. That was a... Dude, that tipper up air? Oh, so clean. I'm still hype about that. Man. Okay, so we get the run back. We're gonna get the best of 3. And then once the game's over, I'll work with Ratchet X. They said they'll be ready. Oh no, I keep getting greedy. Nope. Keeps getting aggressive. I could probably, like, F-smash or something. Oh. Mixed up the timing there. Oh, he was getting schmicks. Got him. Did he DC? No way. He disconnected. Alright. That's funny. Oh. I'm still in shock. Man's just disconnected. So the bot can tag. Oh, good up smash from the bot. Yeah, did he disconnect for real? Like, it kind of feels like a person. Did I get GSP for this? Oh, that would have been a nasty frame trap. Yeah. Okay. I got a host for my next session, so unfortunately I can't play this person again, but I doubt I get GSP here. Let's see. Nope. He disconnected! He actually DC'd. It's so good. Oh. Okay. Hosting now. Alright. Okay. We are back to this. Cool. Alright. So this person knows the drill. Games then VC. And we're back to Ike. Just like that. Okay. I didn't like that whiff up there. Cool. That was a poorly spaced aerial. Don't double jump back in like that though. A lot of risk, just in general. Good down smash. Whoa. Expected to cross. Ooh, good pressure. Super smart shield, too. That was a really impressive improvement. That is not something I would ever have seen before. Cool. Caught the jump. That's okay. Okay, good with punish. Clean. Nice. Good try. Just caught the jump. But this is a better... This is a better wolf. Plain and simple. This is a better wolf. I like FD more and more to practice in sets. Yeah. Just, I wouldn't say it got predictable, I just caught on. Just be careful with how you're recovering. And that was a weak laser. That's safe. Make sure to space, you're fair. Good. Spot dodge to no down smash is impressive. I like to see that. A big improvement from last time. Okay. I don't like firing a laser out of whiffing double jump. Or getting hit out of double jump. It can kill you. Okay. Oh. Good try. Oh, good. Oh, how do you capitalize? Too afraid. Gotta commit there. Don't spot dodge down smash. No need. Oh. Good stall. A lot of just coming toward me. Good punish. Okay. Okay. I don't know how I feel about dashing back there. Out of shield, it was a risk. Yeah. Just a little too aggressive on that approach in. It was literally the dash in that got you punished. I could just feel that you were anxious to get a hit. A lot of that short hop out of shield. Anytime I hit you with a back air like that after safe pressure, it means I'm calling out a short hop. Ooh, good grab. Nice. See, that grab was only possible because I whiff punished, because I whiffed my spacing, but still a very good punish to go for. See, like right there. That not grabbing there demonstrates to me that you understand what's safe and what's not, right? Like there he went for Nair. Yeah, good try with the conversion. Just want to make sure you're getting more off of it than a single fair. Oh, okay. Aggression, but I whiffed it. Good laser. Weak laser. We're going to talk about laser ranges. Not a bad recovery. If your intention was to mix me on timing, that was smart. Yeah, be careful. A lot of pushing toward me, a lot of intensity on getting a hit. You're insisting on it. A lot of the time. Okay. So I feel like this person is trying really, really hard, and that's okay. It's good to put effort in. Okay, so I'm giving them the advice of don't try to hit me, try to outplay me. Don't try to just simply win the game. Win each interaction. Shift your mindset. Okay, and that's something that everybody struggles with. Don't get me wrong; it's a very difficult thing to overcome. But if you can really push past that feeling and the desire to win, you'll actually end up playing better because you're more focused on the game itself. Okay, good. A risky laser. Ooh, good jump coverage. Wow, what an incredible. That was such a good affair. Okay. A lot of double laser. In that case, it was good. It was well spaced, but it feels like a bit of a habit. A little bit of an overextension. Not too bad, though. Ooh. Careful about down smash. A little greedy. Should have just gone for one. Down tilt and back air was wrong. Ooh, what a back air. Super clean. A little unsafe. Oh, that just whiffed. Okay. This is a different player. Oh, what a jump. I don't like Nair out of shield in that situation. Kind of risky and won't lead to anything anyway. I gotta head out. Have a good night. You too, man. Thanks for stopping by. Good Nair. Okay. Ooh. Okay, we're getting to awkward percent territory. Beautiful. Oh no, I whiffed my Nair. There we go. Okay. Finally securing the stock. Yeah. Be careful. I don't like down B out of that. I don't like that jump in either. Remember, Wolf doesn't have a great recovery, so jumping in like that essentially means you might get hit off stage without a double jump. For no other reason than to land sooner. A little bit of lag there. It is 100% not my end. It's either Nintendo or the other person. I haven't had a lag spike in 5 days. My internet is now ridiculously powerful. At least the stuff coming into my Switch. Like a gigabyte or something. That wouldn't have hit anyway. Smart spacing. I don't like spot dodge there. A lot of just panic. Oh ho ho. Keep countering, why? This is weak pressure. Like just kind of rising with back air constantly, it usually doesn't work. Firstly, you want to be landing with back air, and secondly, you want to be mixing up your timing. Like there, that was a bit of a mix-up, right? Landing fair, rising fair. Something. And that's the thing, right? Back air can be a mix-up. It's just you have to do it with an intention. You have to do it with the idea that you're going to mix your opponent on the second back air's timing. You're not just doing moves because they might work and they kill. Much better that game. Like noticeably. That was a much better game, by the way. Just panicked toward the end. Careful. A lot of jumping and disadvantage. Yeah. Be careful. It's starting to become more panicky. Yeah, when I back air at ledge, I'm not just pressing the back air button. There's a couple of things you can do to mix up there. Yeah, that double jump in is very risky. Nope, it was a ledge trap. It wasn't an edge guard. It was a ledge trap. Not a bad up smash either. Why? It's kind of baiting me too. That's the sad part. Careful of that double jump. I don't know why I'm going for down air on it, but it can get you killed with much safer stuff. So, a lot of almost involuntary spot dodge. I bet if I do something really unsafe. Maybe F-tilt? I don't know. I don't know what would work to bait out spot dodge. The kind of just a refusal to go to ledge unless you have to snap with a side or a B. You can go to ledge. Alright. Alright. It's good. It's much better. It's much better. I can't really ask for more. This is a much better Wolf. A much cleaner Wolf. Okay. More gaming time. At about 8, we'll talk, discuss. Oh, caught that. Yeah, caught the jump. Mistimed. How do you corner pressure me? Lot of forcing. Okay. So it just kind of all feels forced, basically. It doesn't feel like you want to play, it feels like you want to win. Which is a fine thing to want, it's just you have to earn it, you know? You have to outplay me. You can't just do your moves and you know, hope it works. Good nair. Okay, not a bad dash attack. What is that down B? I don't get it. Yeah. Air dodging there is weak. It also happened more than once, which is generally weak. It shouldn't really happen more than once ever. What are you looking for off down B? It's becoming more and more of a habit. Okay, not a bad fair. Good challenge out of the corner, you know. A lot of that double jump. Cool. See how that double jump went from a down throw up air to a down throw up air, bair? Just because of one bad double jump? Okay. Tried. Okay. Land. Not a bad landing, honestly. Wolf Nair is one of his better landing tools, I'd say. Maybe the reverse laser is better in terms of character-specific challenges. Okay. We'll play 2 more or so, but the general thing that I'm feeling is that firstly, you're really intent on winning. You're really intent on landing your moves. And it's kind of forcing you into this sort of tunnel vision, telegraph, and rigid, intense state. Also, a lot of double jumping in from offstage and in disadvantage. A lot of weak air dodges toward the mid stage. And sometimes you are doing some unsafe stuff with Nair and unsafe stuff with neutral B, with laser. But this is a much improved Wolf. Because generally you're looking to pressure me. Before, your mindset was completely wrong. You had no idea what pressure was, and you were looking to just simply land your hits. But here, even though it's not working as well as it could, you're still pressuring me. It's a completely different mindset. I know I'm probably downplaying it, but it's actually a really huge difference. It's just we're not getting to see it because you're really getting yourself stuck in disadvantage. All the double jumps and such. Unfortunately. Okay. Cool. Come on. I'm telling you guys, it's not me anymore. Oh, that's unfortunate. But that's the thing. If you had had a jump, you would have had a chance of surviving that. Right? In that situation, it wasn't even me that killed you, it was you. Yeah, that air dodge is weak. It puts you in a ton of lag. You're not even doing it in a neutral way, which would be pretty much just as bad. You're doing it directionally, you're doing this. So See, even even I get grabbed for it, right? It's not good. Okay. Good spacing. Be careful. That can be a little unsafe. Should be dead. Nice. Good. Yep, there's the next one. 2 short hops into laser. And it's usually not more than 2, ever. Yeah. Don't whiff up there. If you're gonna whiff something, maybe fair. But don't be whiffing back air at a point where I could hit you. Honestly, don't whiff anything. It's not even worth it. If I go up there at all, you want to be ready to air dodge anyway. And if it starts looking like I'm fiending for a landing coverage, you can directional air dodge. You can double jump to reposition. You can do a lot. So try and play a little bit more reactive and disadvantage. Don't immediately look for double jump. Don't whiff to reset tumble. See, like right there, you're kind of doing the combo. This is what I was talking about by like unsafe nair stuff. You kind of do the combo before the combo happens. It's not good for your general game. You always want to use... So essentially, combo starters are hit confirms, right? You hit the move, and then you confirm to see whether or not you've landed it. You swing the move. Usually, hit confirms are very safe on shield. They don't punish you for whiffing them. They're low risk. But depending on how good the combo you can get off of them is, it can be a high reward move, right? That's why things like Ike Nair are relatively low risk in comparison to their high reward. Same with Wolf Nair, right? Same with Wolf Blaster. Although Wolf Blaster has less reward. Because it leads to more pressure than it does to straight up combo. Still good. Good up air. Super clean. See, that was me hitting your foot. You overextended there, unfortunately. But that's a little bit too difficult to just explain away. I just kind of hit you for whiffing, basically. That's why having disjoints are so powerful. Like, you can't punch a sword, you know? Yeah, that double jump. If we didn't trade there, you would have been dead. At nothing. You would have been dead at 50 pre-hit. It's really not worth jumping up there. And even then, if I don't get the... Ooh, that was terrible. But if I don't get the direct hit on your move, I still get to grab you and throw you off stage. Right? So it's not good for you either way. Careful. That's such a clean mix-up. That's something a really good wolf would do. Careful. Careful. Occasionally against Nair, you might want to stay in shield even if you're in grab range, just to beat out a spot dodge. Because if you can just stay in shield on spot dodge, you can basically do anything. You can drop shield jab, you can grab. It's easy to punish. Yeah, right there. Should have killed you. It's kind of an awkward angle to get hits at. Holy crap. I just saw the viewer count. Hey, what's up, guys? Kind of crazy. Thank you all for tuning in, by the way. Bottom. Okay. Dash attack was kind of committal. Yeah, that double jump. Double jump and then landing back air at high percents. We'll go over laser pressure more. That's not safe. Good nair though. I think you realized that the fair was not fast enough because you usually don't land with nair like that. Yeah, that's not good pressure at all. Okay, let's do one more game. But I would say it's. I really do. I know it sounds like I have a lot to say, but this is good. This is so much better. So much better. It's really night and day how far you've come. And I'm really impressed with it. Just break that double jump habit. Okay, good jab. Good fair. That it's okay. It's not good. It's just not getting you killed. It can, but currently it's not. I'm just not positioning myself properly. I'll try my best. That's one thing that I struggle with as a coach is that I try and hard punish every single mistake, even if it's really not hard punishable. It ends up getting me hit because it's ridiculous to go for things like F smash on roll get ups. A little laggy. I'll roll back in the corner. Okay. Good laser. I tried it again. Anyway, that's just a personal thing. Good fair. Oh, good try. Oh, what a grab. Okay. I think he knew I was dead, but I kind of would have maybe survived. I don't know. I think not committing there is fine. Oh. See, Rising Nair doesn't combo into anything. I don't know why you're looking for it. This just ties back into more like forcing the pressure. Ooh, good grab. Yeah, that double jump is weak out of shield. A lot of jumping out of shield in general. Good try with that read though. I get away with a lot of fair over your neutral B. Oh, I thought he'd go forward. Good recognition to drift backward there. Okay. A lot of swinging in the corner in general. To me, that indicates that you're really looking to land hits again. So just keep in mind that sort of, just kind of be at peace with the game, you know? Be comfortable in neutral, be comfortable in disadvantage. Have fun and enjoy playing, right? For me, I get so much enjoyment out of just being able to communicate with somebody else, you know? When we're both adapting to each other. To me, that's enjoyable. So just keep that in mind while you play. Alright, this will be the last game, and then we'll be safe. I figured if I charged it, you jump into it, but dropping shield again, just roll away. Just get out of there. I like that you spot dodged back, but I also don't like that you went immediately for the grab again. You know, it doesn't feel like you're mixing up after that. See? Like, there's another nair grab. It's super safe. You gotta respect it. At least enforce a 50-50 if I'm gonna jump again, you know? Good. Good try. You tried to anti-air. I think. What an air dodge. What a jump coverage. Much cleaner. Yeah, see that air dodge in? That one was better, but you're still landing with a lot of moves and such. Oh, that was a miss input. Okay. Good. Kind of, you know, not looking to commit to anything. He's trying to mimic the Nair spot dodge, but I'm not even trying to punish it, so it's not working. Let's see, does he tech? Yeah. Okay. So usually when people don't tech, when they have a lot of time to, they're really focused on aggression. Or this person isn't too familiar with teching, but I'm pretty sure they'd normally tech. Again, it's Wi-Fi. It's difficult to determine whether or not, you know, someone's actually going to tech something. But that air dodge in is terrible. It gets you hit by a lot. Okay. So let's VC. Actually, I'll ask if they want to play one more. That's how I usually do it. Do you want to play one more or VC? Alright. Let's see what they want to do. Cool. Alright, so they want a VC. Let's VC. We've got clicking the button. right. Hop in a voice call. All right.
Hello?
Hello? Perfect. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Cool. So, well done. I think you're playing much better. Like, this feels like a brand new mindset.
I mean, yes and no. I think I was more like lacking than anything. I think I was lacking skill. I don't think I did as good.
Okay. What were
But
you
that,
getting hit by exactly? Like, what? Why do you feel that way? Like, what
like, I don't
exactly?
know. Like, I think I was trying too hard.
I
um,
agree. Um,
I
here's the
think that's
thing.
a lot.
Here's the thing. This is something that a lot of people struggle with. When you learn a new concept, like especially in this game, if you're learning a new concept and you're trying to implement it, it it's almost like you're learning something new. Like it's almost like you're learning a new game, right? You've never seen the game in terms of pressure before. So playing it's almost like playing a completely new game. So yeah, I would say that you probably played in terms of like raw numbers and statistics, you probably got hit more than last time. But now you're on your way to being able to genuinely like communicate, right? Like actually, like you're not putting forth a strategy anymore. Before you had a really refined strategy, but now you're like adapting to the opponent, right? So even though technically it's not as refined as before and it doesn't feel as potent and you're not landing as many hits, you're on your way to improvement, right? You're no longer just playing a strategy, you're actually playing around the opponent. I'm
Yeah,
telling you, this is the right way.
okay, yeah, and I think that's a lot of my problems. See, I said this before and I'll keep saying this. I'm good at figuring out patterns, and I guess I'm just used to playing strategy wise more so than like what you said, like
Hmm.
pressure and all that. I don't know. It might be just me, but
Well, that's the thing.
that's
Usually, you don't want to recognize patterns in yourself, you want to be recognizing patterns in the opponent. And I think that you're on
yeah.
your way to finding. See, because pressure allows you to observe in the first place. Without good pressure, there's nothing to observe. You won't be able to get any observation. And that ability of recognizing patterns will be wasted.
Okay, okay.
You
Now
get what
this
I'm
is
saying?
making sense. Yeah.
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 You
I
have to
mean, like,
pressure in order to use it in the first place.
okay, okay. Yeah, because like those matches, I thought, oh no, it's like I'm really not doing too good. I hope I'm not like
It,
downgrading myself or
but
anything.
here's the
Like,
thing. Here's the thing. In my eyes, it doesn't matter how badly you lose or win these games. It's not about hitting me more or me hitting you more. The only reason I'm even playing you is so I can see what you understand and what you don't. Right? The goal shouldn't be to hit me as often as possible, because then,
okay,
firstly, you'll tunnel vision and you won't even hit me that much, and secondly, you're not going to show me what you understand.
okay,
Right?
okay.
I'm not
All
here to
right.
win. If this were a best of five, I would just like I don't know. If I'm being honest, you do kind of struggle against full hop nair. I just full hop nair you. I wouldn't test to see whether you're going to tech this, or I wouldn't test to see whether you can deal with me off stage. Like I would just kind of one trick you and take the set. Like that's not why I'm here.
Okay, yeah, yeah. I do seem to struggle with that a lot.
Yeah, but that's something that will come later. We'll talk more about that RPS in a bit. Right now, I want to talk a bit about laser. I want to talk about pressure, and I want to talk about landing because a lot of it you did kind of get hit for landing a lot. We're going to talk about double jump, but hop in the arena and I'll demonstrate a little bit of
Okay,
this.
hold
I'm
on.
hoping
Let
it's
me
going to make
switch back.
sense.
Let me switch back to HDMI real quick.
That's fine. Give me 1 second myself. I'm gonna take my earbuds out really quick, so I'm not gonna be able to hear you.
Okay.
I'm Oh wow. Sorry, I just heard the
Sorry, that's
music
my
on your end.
speakers.
No problem, no
That's
problem. I just want to grab my water cup really quickly.
okay.
1 sec. Okay. Oh man. Hope no one heard that gulp sound. Okay. All right, I'm back. We can continue.
Okay.
All right, let me just lower you because there's a bit of an echo.
Sorry, that's my speakers.
No, no problem, no
I turned
problem.
my speakers down a little bit.
Perfect, thank you. Okay, so the thing about Ike, is that his pressure very straightforward, right? Very simple to understand. You nair, and whatchamacallit, the opponent has to deal with it, right? If you land a nair, right, you get a combo, right? I whiffed it there,
Okay.
but you get the point, right? And the reason that you shield nair is not because you want to be shielding nair, because shielding nair is bad. In fact, you don't. But the quickest way to avoid it is to shield. You could spot dodge, but you might get punished for spot dodging, right? So do me a favor, just spot dodge nair really quick. Right, firstly, you just got hit for it there, but like I'm gonna come down with spot dodge, just spot dodge as I come down with nair. Right, you can still get punished for spot dodging, right? If I were to do something like this, it would cover it. Like, it's not a like good option. You can parry it, but on Wi-Fi that's very difficult to do, which is why Ike is so good because he actually loses really hard to parries. But essentially, shielding is the quickest and most effective way of beating. It's the most cost-effective way. It's very little risk, and it basically nullifies the attack. But
Okay.
the problem is that it now forces you to do something about the safe pressure, right? Ooh, we're dropping frames. Sorry about that. Bit of a lag spike. But
That's fine.
it forces you to do something about the pressure, right? So when I land with Nair, right, just hold shield. When I land with Nair, you have to do something now, right? Because if you stand in shield, I can run up and grab you, right? So
Okay.
with that in mind, you have to what's the word? You have to pick a defensive option. That can be roll, that can be jump, that can be hold shield, right? And that can also be attack, right? You can challenge my nair, right? You did this yourself. One time you did it with up air, which was a super solid thing. I did this, and then I jumped again, and you went like that. Super good, right? That's why I'm starting to see your improvement. Is that that's something you would never have gone for before, right? That up air demonstrates an understanding that you did not yet have, at least not last week. But with Nair, right? The reason that you would attack me is to challenge my pressure. For example, if I do something like this, just come back to stage and hold shield. But if I do something like this, right? You can't just let your shield break, right? Assume I'm back airing like this, right? What would you do against this pressure?
Jump.
Jump, yes, but when?
When you're Aaron.
When I'm what?
Sorry, when you're bear.
Okay, so do me a favor. Just do what you're saying you're gonna do. Just hold shield and then jump once I've hit it. Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't
Okay. No.
that doesn't work. This is the thing, right? Ike can basically cover everything. He can cover a jump out of shield. He can cover a roll in. He can cover a roll out with a read. The problem is that he cannot cover everything. He can cover anything, but he cannot cover everything at the same time. Essentially, your goal is to figure out a way that you can escape without getting hit, right? And this is a quick time event. This isn't something that you can just sit and ponder for 30 seconds. You have to get out of it, right? So the main ways you can do that are rolling in, rolling out, jumping, holding shield, right? Now, the reason that you would hold shield is against unsafe pressure. For example, hold shield. If you were to hold shield all the way, right, you get shield poke there, but like against a lot of, for example, something like this, you have to wait for your shield to regen. But if I do that, this is a bad example because Ike's shield pressure is very safe. But if jab didn't shield poke, you would want to hold shield so that you could beat it. For example, I'll just do nair jab 1. Right? Like if I did this, you would grab me for it.
Okay.
It's not safe. You get a free punish. But basically, when you're holding shield for longer than the aerial, you're looking for the opponent to overextend, and you're looking to net a free punish off of it. Otherwise, you want to be rolling, jumping, and challenging them, right? And this is from the last example. When I'm doing this, I'm actually vulnerable. Do you know when I'm vulnerable?
That. Like that.
What?
When you're Aaron, like when you're jumping.
When I'm jumping, exactly. So what do you? If I'm standing here doing nothing but this, how do you hit me?
Um, Shield.
Shield, yes, but when you shield, you're in disadvantage, right?
Okay.
You can't just do whatever you want. You can't microspace around. You can't walk. You can't dash. You can't tilt, right? You can't do any of the things that you normally would want to do. Do me a favor. Just do me a favor. Just go like this, in place. You could nair too. But if I wanted to hit you while there wasn't a hitbox, right, I would do something like this. You see that?
Okay.
It's a rising aerial. So when I'm doing this, you see where I'm vulnerable?
Yeah.
At the peak of my jump. It'll be more obvious with this.
Oh,
You see it?
okay.
It's just a little bit shorter here. And this is how the game was designed. Because this move does less damage than this move. But this move has more vulnerability because it takes you longer to get in the air. Right? That's how they balanced it. That's why this does 85% damage. But anyway, there's design behind this game. There's a reason for every single piece of design. But anyway, this back air, the vulnerability window, right? If you were Wolf, you would want to fair me as I rise. So just do me a favor, try and fair me for this back air. Perfect. Perfect. In that case, you punish my landing. Try and hit me as I rise, though. Close. You're still catching me as I land. If I wanted to, I could hold shield, and you'd whiff. You want to hit me as I rise. Again, you're okay. So you're trying to land with the fair. You want to rise with it. You want to go like this. You don't want to land like this. Yeah, you're still landing with it. Just buffer it. Close.
This.
Do it like with a macro. Like hold the C stick forward and press jump at the same time. Yeah, you're still somehow still landing with it like this. See? You want to buffer it like that.
Yeah, I'm trying.
This is the thing. This is so funny to me because before you couldn't land with your aerials. You were always doing this, right? And now you can't rise with them. You're always landing. But it's all good. That's honestly better for you. It's just that for anti-airing, you want to be able to rise with them. That's what I mean. There's nothing inherently wrong with any move in the game because they all have their uses, right? Sometimes you want to rise with the fair. Sometimes you want to land with it. You have to do both in order to counterplay with the opponent. Anyway, let's hop back in the arena. I want to talk a little bit more about anti-airing.
Yeah, I'm still practicing basketball.
I know. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. It's more about knowing what to do than actually doing it right now. You still have to practice movement and stuff. But here's another thing, right? Do me a favor. Just do this. Exactly. Right? Let's even say I'm in the corner. Right? And just swing at me. See how you're vulnerable as you land and as you rise? So doing this back air is good. It's a good move to go for. But as soon as you start doing it like this, it kind of becomes counterable, right? So if you're doing that at kill percent, I can do one of two things. I can outspace you with down tilt, right? Or I can call you up before you jump, right? And Ike is privileged enough to be able to do some things like dash attack, right? To just completely beat out your short hop, right? So Ike has a lot of options and ways of dealing with things like multiple back airs. So you want to be careful. And at high percent, I will say a lot of times, you kind of went for the kill. right? You're not really looking at me. You're just kind of doing back air, right, like this. And I'm assuming even you can see that that's a bit, that's not really going to work. I think what's funny is that like the more percent I took, the more predictable you got because you were more and more eager to kill me, and you tunneled more and more, just like tunnel vision, straightforward. Yeah, it's not even so much a habit as it is more that you're not used to being comfortable. I would say play this game without worrying about losses, without worrying about wins. Play it because it's fun, right? You've gotten this far because you enjoy this game, right? I don't think you'd be working with me if you hated it. So there's something here that's like more than the sum of its parts. There's something about this game that draws you back to it. It can't just be that it's not fun and boring, right? So don't worry so much about winning or trying to prove yourself, right? Because I feel like that's what's holding you back right now. It's this fear that you're not going to seem as good as you are, and it's making you play scared. Like, don't worry so much about whether or not you get hit or whether or not you take a stock. Just play, because that's what's fun. And win or lose, you're the winner of that. If you can have fun when you're getting destroyed just as much as when you're winning, you've truly mastered like enjoying the game. And like nobody can take that from you.
Okay.
I think that's like, and I make it sound very easy. That's something that like everybody struggles with. So don't make it don't think that like if in a week you don't have this fully down that it's a bad thing. Like believe me, I'm nowhere near a perfect mindset, but that's the ideal that you want to be striving for, is that you don't care when you're losing, right? Now I'd be very impressed if that ever happened to you or to me because we're human beings, we have egos. Like it sucks to lose, especially like the more you put into the game, but there's something that's like it can't be understated how powerful it is when you can lose a game and go, wow, he played really well. I enjoyed every second of that. Like it's a really powerful feeling, and it's something that I strive to reach. Like if somebody can really beat me and I just go, wow, that was impressive, and like it was a close game, that's my ideal mindset personally.
It's funny you should mention that because my best friend actually mentioned about that. He's basically told me the same thing. Like, doesn't matter if you win or lose, as long as you're having fun. That's what matters. It doesn't
Exactly.
really much matter about the win.
It's kind of funny because it sounds really scrubby. Like it sounds like something a massive loser would say, but it's like a top player mindset. Like that's what you want to be striving for. When I was like first getting into the game, I was like, oh, that's for children. That's for people who don't like winning. Like, but no, like for real, like you're gonna lose. It's inevitable. And I'm kind of projecting onto you a little bit because I had a couple of insufferable losses today, but it's inevitable that people are gonna lose. Right? You'll lose to people who are better than you. You'll lose to people who are worse than you sometimes, who are playing really well, or just they know something you don't. It's natural. It's inevitable. And one thing that's interesting is that skill isn't like a line where you're like downloading a file, right? You don't just get better linearly, right? You may know something that someone else doesn't, and they may know something that you don't, right? You may be better in different ways. Like somebody may beat you or like destroy you because they know one fact about your character that you don't, right? Or you think one thing is safe that is actually not safe, right? So it's winning and losing. It's not a great indicator of skill. It's just how effective the person who won was versus how effective the person who lost was at executing their game plan, right? Like Rob and Ike play two totally different games, right? The fact that I lost to a Rob, it doesn't mean that I'm worse than Rob at Smash. It's just that the other person was better at Rob than I am at beating Rob. You know what I mean? Like, it's far more nuanced than just who is better. And I'm not trying to like lecture you or talk down to you. I'm genuinely trying to like help you with the mindset because like really ingraining this will immediately not only make you play better, but it'll make you feel better every time you play.
Okay. Yeah.
Well,
When
yeah.
you told me not, like when you told me like about being nervous, it did help me. Like I noticed I'm not as nervous now. Like when I'm still some, but it's like not as bad like what it used to be.
Nervousness is something that like it's a hard thing to overcome, but it's definitely possible. You can do it through time, and the more you play, firstly against me on stream with other people in tournament, right? In any situation where you're going to have to play a lot, especially in like a bracket, the more you do it, the better you'll feel about it. The more comfortable you'll feel. It's the same thing with neutral, right? The more comfortable you are, likely the more you've played, right? But anyway, I want to mention a few quick habits that I saw. Double jumping and disadvantage got you hit a lot. Be careful about that. It replace a lot of the double jumps with air dodges. Even sometimes, if I'm doing something like a true combo, like that, don't double jump at all.
Yeah.
Just air dodge, or even better, do nothing.
Okay.
Just take the hit if it's not going to kill you. Because if you get hit out of your double jump, believe it or not, double jump is like a frame 2 option, and it's designed to be very quick because it actually doesn't move you out of that spot for a few extra frames. It's designed to be a quick option that you can use to escape, but if the opponent's on top of you, it's also designed to be able to, you know, get you hit and killed, right? Because you stay there for a while. I don't know if you can see it, but the move comes out almost immediately after you press it. It's 1 or 2 frames, but you stay in that spot on the double jump for longer, more like 5 or 6. So just keep that in mind. That double jump is a risky but rewarding option. It's not something you should go for every time. And also, don't whiff back air up here. A lot of times you got hit for whiffing back air, like up here. Try and reset tumble. Sometimes it's better against Ike, especially, to just not even reset tumble and try and land without it. Air dodge, jump, challenge him with like a nair. But don't just like reset tumble with a back air because I can just double jump and kill you.
Okay.
Just keep that in mind. But
Yeah, that does make sense now.
yeah, and also at ledge. So last time, because it's 8:32, I do have to go in a bit. But last thing, also, what a ridiculous viewer count. Hi everyone, this is kind of crazy. Did I get raided or something? I don't even know. Anyway, I'm sorry. If I missed a raid, please let me know. But anyway, here, when you were double jumping back in, a lot of times, I would just stand in this general area, and you would air dodge, right? And this is the double jumping habit, right? When you get hit off stage, you don't have to immediately double jump. It's an instinct to do, but it's really weak. It can get you killed, especially as Wolf. So just be careful with double jump in this general area. Also, if you do double jump here and I want to hit you for it, don't just immediately air dodge straight down. A lot of times you're doing things like this and this, and it just got you down tilted. Basically, you want to be mixing up how you land in all situations. If you're here, you just so happen to be in this general area, you can go to ledge, which is very powerful. It's a disadvantageous position, but it gives you invincibility, and it prevents the opponent from hitting you for a very short time, you know? Retreating to ledge is a really powerful option that you very rarely take advantage of. If you're here, you don't have to skip the ledge trap. A lot of times it's just getting you hit anyway, right? So it's sometimes is worth it to just go here. You can also try and directional air dodge to cross up landing hits, right? If I'm standing here, I'm probably not going to do something like this, right? If I am, that's just kind of the risk of being in disadvantage. But if I'm constantly hitting you for landing with things like down tilt, you can do not that. You could do a directional air dodge past me. Wow, I keep messing it up. A directional air dodge to like mix up where you land. It's laggier, but if you pick a direction with it, it's hard to catch. Right? You don't usually want to do directional air dodges down. A lot of times this is what you were doing. I think you meant to fast fall it, but that's it. That's just a directional air dodge down. It's hard to tell, but
Okay.
like this is a fast fall neutral air dodge, and this is a directional air dodge. You see how much slower the second one is?
Yeah.
That's the directional, and this is the neutral. Right? When you fast fall the neutral, it looks like this. When you fast fall the directional, it actually slows your momentum. You see that? Fast fall, then directional slows you down. The directional is designed to be slower because it gives you more mix-ups. You can basically air dodge in 64 directions, right? Or like maybe it's more like 36, but you get the point, right? Like, see how many different ways you can go? That's why it's a little laggier than just this. But anyway, that's the other thing. The final thing is a lot of your lasers out of disadvantage were risky. And a lot of times your lasers were somewhat predictable. Like, you had a very specific pattern. It was jump, laser, right? Jump, jump, laser. And then you would approach. Very rarely did you fire 3 lasers. Very rarely did you fire 1 laser. It was usually 2, and it was usually after a jump. So just keep that in mind, that your pressure is as good as you mix up. As soon as your pressure becomes predictable, I just have to push the correct buttons to walk through it. Pressure's only good if I don't know what it's going to be.
Okay.
Like, it's like that saying goes, right? Like, you have optimal and suboptimal options, but if the opponent knows what you're going to do, it's the worst thing. The worst thing you can do is what the opponent expects, basically. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I do kind of have to go. But thank you so much for working again. And honestly, I'm really enjoying working with you in particular, because it's satisfying to watch you grow as a player. Because this is a massive improvement, even though it might not feel like it.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, this is helping me a lot. I'm glad I took this coaching session.
Yeah, no problem.
Because I was struggling a little bit, trying to get better and stuff. But now, since you're explaining things to me, it's like, okay, this is making more sense. It's like, I'm glad I'm not like being I'm glad I'm not being a noob, like,
Not at all. Not at all. This is super impressive to see.
Yeah. Okay. So are we good?
Yeah, I think I'm good for now. You can watch back the stream if you'd like, but I'm gonna raid PK Chris, so I'm gonna end the stream now. So I hope you guys join the raid with me. And again, thank you for calling and working with me. This has been great so far. But
yes, it has been.
Cool. All right.
Well, I'll see you sometime soon.
Yeah, schedule whenever.
Bye.
All right. Later. Cool. All right. Let's rate him. All right. See you guys.